SpaceWiz?
Let me call it up. Hold on. SpaceWiz. So, let's see if we get sound here. All the way turned up. Yeah. So, so the concept of SpaceWiz is that it's a generative music synthesis app, and every planet in this fictional system can be assigned a sound. And the idea is that you have these particles that basically float around your planetary environment, and when they impact the planet, they will make a sound, and each particle can bounce off the planet. You can determine how much bounce, you can determine what the angle of impact means, the velocity of impact as well. And one of the cool things to know right away is that even if you're not a programmer, is that there's all kinds of cool sounds that you can just load in, and they just kind of do your thing. Some snorting in space. So there's a lot of fun just to be had doing that. You can also, if you want, just hit the dice at the top and it'll just do something random. It'll pick a random tonality, it'll completely change all the sounds, it'll change the level of what the particles are doing. You can just kind of experiment and
That's fantastic.
Make different things happen. And it's really, really cool. You can go in and you can like drag in and see what's going on here. You've got things like, reverb, and you can pick your size, there's chorusing, delay if you want, change the delay time, and your feedback, bunch of delay. So there are 3 ways to make sound basically in this program. One of the ways is to do it all with your finger. So right now there's no sound, but if you throw a particle, and for those who are trying SpaceWiz for the first time, remember it's kind of about tossing your particles at the planet. If you just kind of take your finger and go and throw a particle at a planet, that's how you'll get your best results. You can do it with multiple fingers, but that's one way to make sound. The other way to make sound is to actually have them generated by a chaos concept, and you can determine how much chaos is part of that. Here are your 3 methods of making sound. Right now touch is on, so touch is going to be active by doing this. If I turn that off and I use the chaos generator, now that's on. So then I can determine how many particles are in the environment with the amount. So now without touching it, it's happening, right? Although I can turn that off, so those will fade out, and I can put on a satellite, right? And I can change the angle of the satellite here. So now the angle of the satellite is changing and it's being directed wherever you want it to be. You can also choose the power of the satellite and the firing rate, so you can have it fire out really fast. And you can move the satellite anywhere you want. So, but now only the satellite is affecting the sound, is creating sound. But now I can turn on touch, I can turn on chaos, and then...
And you can have the whole thing going.
Everything is making sound. So you could literally put it over in the corner and say, you know what, I want to write a book right now. I'll put this on and have this thing just kind of like accompanying my little dream. And every now and then I could reach over and touch it, and it's a happy little musical creative headspace.
Fantastic.
That's a little bit about SpaceWiz.